Hey, what is up guys and girls, my name is Griefdrums and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Now I'm so sorry that it has taken me so long to get this video put together, but there is a good reason for this. I lost my save game file on the previous game and it drove me insane. I genuinely had about 3 or 4 episodes ready to put up, and as a result of losing that save game file, I'll try that again in English. As a result of losing that save game file, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know whether to go ahead and carry on with the next couple of videos that I had ready or whether to just start again. And I've actually decided to start again. We were in a reasonable state in the previous game. We had a few bits and bobs going on. But as a result, I didn't really want to go much further without you guys. So what I've done is I've got us back to roughly where we were. It's a different set of islands. But we have got our shelter, which I made previously. I've gone ahead and built another one. And then we've got our fire, obviously. Now, you may notice that there's a load of crates here. All of these crates, when I first spawned in, were around the island that I spawned in on. There were all sorts of shipwrecks there. So I grabbed everything I could. I didn't want to go overboard without you guys, so I just literally did the first island. And all of these things were here. All of them. So yeah, I did the first island and all of these things were here. And in each one, there is all sorts. I've had a bit of a sort out and tidy up. We've got meds. We've got loads of parts for an engine. I think we're only missing a couple of little bits now for an engine. We've got some, corrugated scrap, some more tarpaulins, morphine, some flare guns and a torch. I've gone ahead and built a solar still out of one of the tarps that I had. It is full of water at the minute, but luckily I'm in fairly good place, so I don't really need to worry. And I've chopped down a tree. So, we're pretty much back where we were. I haven't lost a massive amount. I have picked this island. I haven't looked at any of the shipwrecks here. There are loads, and I've got a nice big open space here, which is actually conveniently in the shade. So I don't have to worry about being stood outside for too long. So what I want to do today is, because we've got a fair bit of stuff here anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start building a base camp so that we can work from this base camp. We can then loot all of these individual sort of shipwrecks and stuff on the island, and I think that's going to be the best bet. From there we might have enough stuff for an engine and then we can go out exploring, but I want to get building a camp. So I've built myself a hammer. I've got a knife in case we want to cut up any food like crabs and stuff like that so we can eat. And I've got myself an axe. There is another axe in one of those crates, but I'm not going to mess around with that one just yet. I'll just work my way through this one. I'm going to go ahead and chop up a couple of trunks, which with the physics in this game are going to go flying. How does that even work? I mean, seriously. It's a real shame that... I mean, it kind of makes the game what it is and kind of quirky, but... nevertheless, I'd rather it didn't do that. I'll maybe move this, I'll try and move this one further over here just so it doesn't happen again. Get us in the shade as well. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this one up. We should have enough sticks to at least get some foundations going on to build the start of a base. I don't know what else we need. I'm going to go ahead and just use sticks at the minute. Hopefully we only need sticks. This is a big old place, so hopefully we can get a really nice little base going. We'll go again. Yeah, I cannot speak tonight. What is going on? We'll go ahead and get the hammer out, and we're going to do a wood foundation. Now, because of that plant and that plant, I kind of want to make sure there's nothing in the way. We'll go ahead and start it just here, and then I think we'll attach another one to the side of it. That's the first day survived. Nice. We could go for 3 across. Why not? Let's go for 3 across. Okay, so they're in place now. From that, we're going to go ahead and hammer these, and then that will construct them. Obviously, the better hammer you've got, if you've got a proper hammer, it does it a lot quicker. But we'll go ahead and chuck all these together. Oh, that's annoying. These are a different way to that. They're going horizontally, and these are going vertically. Not that that makes a blind bit of difference. It's not going to change anything, but... just for my own, I'm just kind of OCD and stuff like that. I want it to be the same, and I don't know why it's different. Okay, so we've got some foundations in place. That's a good start. What else can we do? Can we build some walls? I don't... Floors, walls. So we can do walls here. We need 4 sticks. We can do tarp. We can use corrugated scrap. And we can use planks as well. I kind of just want to build a big-ass foundation first. And then we'll start putting walls on it. Because then we know if we want to extend back a bit further. Because, I mean, I could build like a little room here. I don't want to go over the top of this plank because it's going to be sticking up through the actual the base. And it's going to look awful. But if I build like a room here... Oh, I might do that actually. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll build wood found... It's going to... not gonna, yeah, it's going to let me. I'm going to turn it that way. Just so it's the same as those. We're going to have one random one. And I'm going to try and keep the rest looking the same. Okay, so I'm going to have a little room there. Maybe have a bed in it or something like that. We will knock down that shelter eventually. And at this point, I am actually going to save the game. Just before I lose it all again. Honestly, I was so far through and I was so annoyed that it all got lost. Okay, right, now we're caught between a bit of a rock and a hard place. Because obviously the sun is out. I think if we chop down some palm trees, we'll continue with the base building for now. I think we'll use this episode to get set up. And then once we are set up, we can go off exploring. I appreciate it may be a little bit slow. So what I'm going to do is when it is going fairly slow, I will speed up certain bits. Like the chopping down of all of this and the cutting up all of this wood. So I will see you guys in just a minute. Right, welcome back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and chopped 2 whole trees down. Cut them all up, so we've got a load of sticks to start working on the base. We're going to get through those in no time, there's no doubt about it. What I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do some drinking. Just very quickly, top up all my... hydration, make sure we're up at least most of the way, but we're full. One thing I am going to tell you about, with the fire, mine's at a really dodgy angle for some reason. With the fire, obviously you got that little circle. To top it up, you can actually use palm fronds. So, I've got all my palm fronds stored over here. I couldn't find a use for them for the longest time. But using them for the fire keeps it going. So, something to bear in mind. There's a yucca tree stuck inside the thing there. I've only just realised that. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so yeah, use palm fronds for the fire. It's really good, actually. It's really handy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and extend this out. I don't think I'm going to get another one in front of this because of this rock. So I should have put it a little bit further to the left. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go ahead and we'll make another wood foundation. Alright, he's going to let me. Nice. I want it to go that way. We'll do another wood foundation. Make sure it's going the same way. That way. I can't see what's going on now. It's just too high, so it's a pain in the backside. I can't see which way it's facing. I think that's the right way. Yeah, wrong way, right way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hammer these. Make sure these are all built. This is going to be really nice when it's done, I think. I've got a bit of an idea for it, but I think... You know, as and when we go, we can just slowly work on it and improve it. And I'll get your guys' opinion as well, you know. I'll get your opinion on how we should do it. Because I kind of want to make it at least a 2-story house. Or 2-story building. Previously I had like a balcony. And then from there, I kind of started working up into the mountain. It was obviously a different island. But I kind of want to get a viewpoint up there. For no reason. That's really annoying me, that. If I destroy it, though, I'll lose the wood. So I'll leave it for now. We can always come back and change it. Right. I kind of want to get some walls up. Certainly around one of the bits. So I'm going to go ahead and make some walls. Let's go ahead. We'll do walls, wood wall. Because I like the way these look. These look really, really good. Oh, missed my jump completely. So I could put a wood wall on the back there. I think a windowed one would be quite nice there, so I can look out to the back. We'll put one there. We'll go ahead and do another one on the other side. And then we'll see if we can get a roof on it. Should have brought the sticks across with me, really, shouldn't I? Or would that be too logical? That'd make far too much sense. Right, so what you can do is you can drag this along and you get windows. So I could do a wood window. And it takes 3 sticks instead of 4. I believe those take 4. We'll put that there. Right, let's build these up. So the wooden window. Obviously you get a window. I really like the way it looks. I mean, look at that. It's all thatched and everything. It just looks cool. It's strange that you don't need palm fronds to build those. I think in a previous version of the game you did. So I think it's really odd that you don't anymore. But, I mean, look at that. It just looks so cool. This is going to be a tiny little room for the, you know, sole purpose of potentially storing crates or having it as a bedroom. I'm unsure at the minute. We could just store the crates in here. We'll go ahead and build some more walls if we can. We're nearly out of sticks already. See, this is what I mean. It might be better off to put a roof. But when I say roof, if we do it as a floor, then we can build up later on. So like we could do it like that. Yeah, we'll do that because then we can use it as a floor for the second floor rather than putting a proper roof on the top, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, you'll see soon enough. It will all make sense. Okay, the sun's about to go down. I'd like to make a... Oh, you can't make proper beds anymore, can you? I've just realised. I don't think you can make proper beds anymore. I think instead you build a sleeping bag, if I remember correctly. Yeah, sleeping bag. There's no bed. Oh, that's a shame. You used to be able to make a bed. I should have thought about that. Because I played this game previously and I know what you could build, I was sort of gearing my idea towards that. And we're just about to lose the daylight. It is getting dark. Right, we've got a torch so we can continue working. I don't want to end here. I don't want to end here. So I'm going to get a torch. How are we doing for food? We're doing alright actually. We could do with a bit of sleep, which we could go ahead and get in a little bit. But I at least want to get... It would be the last one, wouldn't it? Out of all the crates that I've got, it would have to be the last one. This game just looks so nice. You've got to be completely honest. It looks awesome. I really, really like it. I love just the feel of it. And if you like things like Minecraft, or even if you don't like, you know, Minecraft. I mean, I was never a big fan of Minecraft, I will be honest. But if you like that style of game, you will love this. Guarantee it. Even if it is a little bit dated now, it's a little bit old. Right, we can't really see anything now. So I'm gonna... No, I don't want that. I want one more wall. Which I'm going to go ahead and put at the back there. We'll build that and then I'm going to go ahead and save the game and we will sleep through till tomorrow morning so we can get back to seeing what we're doing. Because unfortunately I haven't got any lanterns. As soon as I've got some lanterns and we can see what's going on in the dark, it'll be a different ball game entirely. I'll put one more palm frond on that. Put this hammer away. I look like Harley Quinn running around with that. Right. We'll leave the rest of it till the morning. We'll go ahead and save the game and we'll go ahead and sleep. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, welcome back. Right, we are going to get straight back into it. I've currently got some food cooking, both cooked. Yep. Yeah, I'm always finding myself in a real dilemma with this game. I just don't know what to do half the time. Whether I carry on building or whether we do a bit of searching and see what there is around this island. Because we've still got a lot of things to look for on this island. We haven't actually checked any of the ships at all. I'll apologise now for the daft noise. I'm going to drop everything and I'm going to go ahead and check all the ships out. I just want to know if there's something good here. If there's a lantern, for example, we can use that lantern for seeing what we're doing at night. I've got a torch, but I have to put that torch away every time I want to do something. So if we can find a lantern, or maybe even the final parts to an engine. I've already got a fuel tank. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that one there. There's usually stuff in these. There's like a crate, but there isn't one this time. It's a bit of a disappointing shipwreck, that one. This one might be a bit better. Guess there's only one way to find out. Oh, rope, bandage. Ah, that on the front is what I want. Some tyres. The tyres is going to be really handy. Tyres is going to be really handy. I English just great, by the way. Yeah, what I mean is the tyres will be really useful if I can go ahead and get them, because we can actually use those for building the raft. And then once we've got the foundation for a raft, we can go ahead and chuck an engine on it, or at least a sail. And the sail is a lot better, I think, than the little yellow raft where you paddle. It seems a little bit faster. We'll have a quick look what we've got in these. We'll keep our new one separate so we can see what we've got. Okay, some meds. The really nice thing about this being here is that I found tyres previously, and they were in shipwrecks that were under the water that were just too far away. And it was such a nightmare to try and get them all back. It really was. But this, I think, if all goes to plan, we should be able to get these back fairly easily. About 4 hits? Yeah, 4 hits. More morphine. Jeez, we just don't need this much. Okay, we'll take one at a time. We're going to launch it, hopefully. But you need a bit of distance. It took me a while to figure this out. You need a bit of distance. If you're too close to it, he doesn't pick it up properly. I'll show you. If you're too close, when you go to throw it, he just sort of does that, and it's pathetic. So you need a bit of leverage. That music means that there's a shark nearby. There he is. Oh, Jesus. He is a beast. Absolute behemoth. Okay, right. Hopefully this goes well. Not too bad. Hopefully he can't get us here. I think we might just be okay. Yeah, I think we're just alright. Yeah, so I was a bit too close to that one. 3's a bit of a weird number, though, for as far as tyres are concerned. I think you only need 2 for the raft. So we'll go ahead and bring them all on anyway. We'll go ahead and stack them. 1, 2, 3 tyres. Okay, so that's pretty handy. That's pretty handy. There's another shipwreck just there. There's so many here. This is ridiculous. Because the shark's here, I think we'll go ahead and take this life raft with us as a bit of a safe haven, if you will. The game's doing some really weird things right now. Yeah, at least we can sort of jump back up to this if we need to get away from the shark quickly. It doesn't make us 100% safe. He can still get to us, but... Oh, that is what I was after. Where's my axe gone? Have I haven't dropped it. I must have used it all. Or did I drop it? No, it's not under there. Oh, I've used it all up. The durability, I wasn't keeping an eye on it. Okay, right. The barrels are definitely something I want. Previously, in the other game, as some of you may remember, I had a smoker on top of the fire, and I could cook things on it. The space I had on that was quite limited. It was a little bit sort of finicky to actually use it. So this time, I want to go ahead and use the barrels to make a hobo stove instead. It's one of... let me see if I can find it. Yeah, one of these. Hobo stove. So I want to try and go with that instead. Obviously the barrels are quite hard to come by, but the fact that we've managed to find some just then puts us in a really nice position. We've got the other 2 we might be able to use for the for another foundation on the life raft. Oh, see, now like the possibilities are getting endless. The more you find, the better position you're in, and my brain is just going mental thinking, oh, we can do this and we can do that. Can't pick these up, can you? No. With the buoys, or the buoys if you're American, you can actually pick them up properly and put them in your pocket. They just sort of disappear. With these, it's the complete opposite. It's like, oh shit, that did not go to plan. Yeah, this is like the tyres. You have to sort of throw them because you can't pick them up. And I'm not going to be swimming with these. You're having a laugh if you think I'm swimming with these. So I'll apologise if we're dropping masses of frames every time I throw it. I can't believe how many shipwrecks there are here. Life rafts. Just because I'm reading the word life raft. Yeah, there are a lot of shipwrecks here. Shark's back. The sharks can actually tip you out of these life rafts as well. I found that out earlier when I landed on the first island. Probably should have checked where he was before I went jumping into the water, but we're okay. We're safe. For now. Right, let's go ahead and take this back with us. I'm sort of glitching through it at the minute. And then, with this, hobo stove. It's all at a dodgy angle because that fire's at a dodgy angle. That's really frustrating. Although the fire's alright, I think it's just the pit that's at a dodgy... Oh. I'm almost tempted to just destroy this. I think I might destroy it later on in the game. I'm not going to do it just now. But later on in the game, I'm going to just tear it all down and rebuild it, I think. Right, the other barrel went up there. I'm going to bring it down just so I don't lose it. Yo, what's up? Okay, we need a name. I don't think we got one eventually for the previous game. We need a name for the warthog. What are we going to call him? In fact, I think there might even be two on this island, so I need two names. You need to work with me on this, guys. The old shark's back again. Do we risk it? I think so. We're on full health. Let's just go for it. We'll try and get into the ship as quickly as we can. Oh! Ah! This was a stupid decision. I should not have risked it. I need more air. Oh, man! Oh, God, I'm being dragged along and messed up. Fuck! That was a serious hit. I need to bandage. I need to bandage right friggin' now. What? How's my health? Halfway down. Man, that was insane. He is hyper aggressive, isn't he? I'm so glad that we found this bandage. That's better. Oh, that's restored our health as well. That makes sense. Oh, wow. That was pretty bad. Because he dragged us so far away from our life raft as well. He's still here. No, get onto the boat. Oh, man, we need to kill this dude. Can I get up there? Yeah. Right, you are going to be food at some point. Maybe not today, because I just want to get my life raft back. But you are 100% going to be food. Okay, so he's clearing off over there. That's going to be our chance. He comes over here. He's going towards that. He does a 180. Comes back. And go. I meant to jump then and it didn't jump. Shit! That's insane how quickly he can get us. He just turns on a dime, doesn't he? Are we bleeding right now? I think we might be bleeding. And the beautiful rain's coming in. No, we're not bleeding. Right, okay. Right, the sea is about to get very, very rough. Potentially. Okay, are there any more shipwrecks we can get to away from this guy? They're going to be really hard to spot now. But look at this! How good are these weather elements? This isn't even a proper storm. This is just... Oh, yeah, it's about to be a proper storm. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, this is so cool. I kind of feel that I need to get back to the shelter. I don't know how it works. I don't know if I get a hypothermia or not. This puts a real spanner in the works. Go ahead and top that up. I think I'm still going to get rained on in here, so it's not going to make much of a difference. But wow, look at this. The question is, do we go and brave it all? I mean, that shark's going to be around somewhere. What time are we on? Oh. 13:10. Right. With the storm in full force, we are pretty much confined to here. I'm not going to be able to see a massive amount. Oh, wow, it's amazing. But I think I'm going to end the first episode there. It's going to give me a chance to sort out a few bits and bobs. And then in the next episode, when you come back, we will go ahead and explore the rest of the shipwrecks here and hopefully get building a raft and finish this base. So, fingers crossed you enjoy this. If you did, please consider hitting that thumbs up. If you don't already, make sure to subscribe. But until next time, guys, stay reckless and relentless.